Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, everybody. Kyle Shannon with the AI Learning Lab. Got a different location. Calling in from New York City. Hey, River, what's happening? Midday Live. I was just up there at the canvas and I got my eye scanned. I am now a verified human in case there was any question. This is beautiful down here. But I figure I'll just go live and New York City. Yeah, Johnny Bullets. New York City. This place is flipping beautiful. This is down under where the Twin Towers were, right next to the reflecting pond, so the old Twin Towers. So nostalgic. My offices for agency.com used to be down here. We were like 6 blocks away from this. Let's go. Do you want a cookie? I would love a cookie. Yeah, I am verified. I've got a world ID. I'm a human. It's been it's been it's been confirmed. Yeah, I'll walk up. Look how cool those stairs are. Kind of floating thing. Pretty stunning. I'll take you guys outside. Working on relaunching drama therapy nonprofit with ChatGPT. Awesome. You're so cool. New York is fancy. New York is fancy. Well, this is the memorial for Ground Zero from 9/11. The part of it. This whole complex is just amazing. Mm-mm-mm, mm-mm-mm. There's iconic New York City subway signs. There's the city. All right, going up. I'll just walk us out. Welcome, everybody. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. The architecture here is just stunning, stunning, stunning. Ba-da-bum. Let's see. Haven't been able to visit New York yet. New York's the best. I lived here for 16 years, something like that. And then I was a little north of the city, and then I miss it. Damn, do I miss New York. The energy, the people are flipping amazing. My day so far has consisted of getting up at 3 in the morning for a 6:20 flight, and then uneventful flight, which is always good. And then the car rental place we chose um, didn't accept corporate insurance for renting a car, which I've been renting cars for all of my life. I've never heard that, but that was that. So we took an Uber to the city. We had lunch at an Australian place in on Broadway and Bond, right next to my old office of agency.com. And then another office of agency.com was like 6 blocks from here. So goodbye to that space. Let's see. Nothing like it, my brother. Welcome home. Hey, Vinny, what's shaking? Yeah, there's nothing like New York City. So, all right, I'm walking around luggage, so it's a little awkward. But anyway, check out that old architecture is amazing. Look at that. Look at this structure. Staggeringly beautiful. Monique, my partner, where are you, Monique? I'm still down by that thing. Well, you can see. I'm still by this thing. So Monique and I are tooling around. She's getting her nails done. and I was getting my biometric data uploaded to the machine. The office achieved agency. Yeah, I'm out. Oh, you're getting a pedicure. Very fancy. That's a cool little mural. All right. Thank you, Vinny. I will have a great day. We're going to Uber from here to scenic New Jersey, and we're going to have dinner with our buddy D. And he's on our board of directors, one of our board members. Some more cool graffiti. Oh yeah, God, I fucking love New York. Look at this place. How could you not love this? Absolutely fucking insane. I miss it. You know, there's something about New York about the way people, just their focus. Like even if they're just at a restaurant, they're fucking up to something. Everyone's scheming all the time. These things are cool. The little flower things. Nice. I want to visit New York. The energy's unreal. Yeah, the energy's fucking nuts. It must have been. Well, you know, it's funny. I wasn't here for COVID, but right after 9/11, it was like the city got really quiet. People got really nice. They all made eye contact. There was like a 3 week or 4 week period where people were just nice to each other, just checking in. Like, you okay? You okay? It's amazing. I'm sure I'm going to walk into someone here. Someone's going to walk up and slap my phone out of my hand. So if you see me get mugged, you know, at least we have it on video. I just posted a video. Oh man, didn't know you were live. Yeah, have you been orbed? Yeah, I just posted the video of the orb thing. It was funny. I went down the two places that I knew about were closed today, but this place called the Grove was open, and I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. And I get down there, it's just a clothing store, and they had one orb in there. So so yeah, I recovered my account and scanned my eye. It took like 30 seconds, just kind of a little ring you look into. It sort of scans your iris, and then it said something um, like determining your uniqueness, and it determined that I was unique. That's pretty cool. You, do you want me to take a picture of you all? You okay? All right. So check this out. You haven't seen the reflecting forest here. And all the names. These are the footprints of the tower. Yeah, I'm glowing. Yeah, that's supposed to happen. That's you're verified once you're buzzing and resonating. All right. A must see is the Guggenheim. I totally agree. I have orbed. I have a video posted about it. I showed you get in the app. You get a little. It's like an NFT. Well, I guess it's exactly an NFT. You get an NFT of your identity that you can flip around and see your ID number on the back, which is a little creepy, but what are you gonna do? Look at that stunning building. New York looks unreal. I'm from New Mexico. It doesn't even like I'm in the same country. No, it is. New York is just a fundamentally different place on earth. The people are different. The energy is different. Boy, this thing's beautiful. Look at the reflections. It's kind of fun. I've never gone live like this. I think I'll walk over to the other one. You know, it's amazing. When I lived in New York, I moved here in '87. '87, yeah, right out of college. And at one point, we moved to Brooklyn. And every time I came over the Brooklyn Bridge, I saw the Twin Towers. And I was just like, fucking people did that. Like, they were just staggering in how big they were and how dominating they were. And so these are that was Tower 1. That's the footprint there. Tower Two's over here. And the subways came here. Like, the place I just was the redone subway area. Go to the edge. All right, I'll go to the edge of the second tower here. I feel like I'm going to stroll with a friend. That's awesome. I grew up in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Very nice down at the boardwalk. We're going down to the boardwalk, fellas. We're going to get ourselves some cotton candy. Fucking gorgeous. Oh, so here's a cool little piece of, it's not trivia, but okay, it's kind of hard to describe. Okay, see the black building to the right, the really tall one, and then the silver one to the left. This building, like right, that little tall skinny building in between the two, the one that's sort of light concrete colored, that was where the agency.com offices were. We had floors 11, 12, and 13, or 12, 13, and 14. And then we had a cafeteria on the 50th floor. So right up, I think seven floors down from the top of that was where our cafeteria was. And so I wasn't in the office yet that morning, but there were some people up there having breakfast and they saw the whole thing. Absolutely crazy. Yeah, what a crazy floor for a cafeteria. That's cool. What is it now? I don't know. I haven't been there in ages. Maybe I'll walk over there. I don't know what Monique's doing, but I think she's still working on getting her toes done. Um, I know that in our old offices from agency.com, it was an architecture firm that was working on the Second Avenue subway. They're adding a Second Avenue subway, and I know they went in there. I don't know if they're still in there, but yeah, it was crazy. We saw the building. It's the old Citibank headquarters. So the ground floor has still got the old Citibank vault in it, and um, yeah, that's nice. Look at that. Ow, sun in my eye. Um, so we saw the building, and then they said, well, these upper floors are available, and we were like, wouldn't it be cool if we had a cafeteria up here? So we put the cafeteria up there, and it's where that building's located. There's views on all four sides. You could see Jersey, you could see Brooklyn, and it's amazing. Staten Island. Yeah, and that's where they were. Like that space is where Tower Two was, and that space is where Tower One was. All right, you make my day. Thanks for the guided tour. You're welcome. Thanks for sharing. Uh, I'm gonna be here. Oh, you're Monique's gonna be there for a while. All right, I think I'll just walk over to 20 Exchange Place, is where the agency.com offices were. This is a cool little. This is looking very San Francisco. This little brick street. You want me to take a picture of you two? You want me to take a picture of you two? Yeah, yeah. Ah, nice. There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got it. All right. Wait. I sent you a link to the location in text. Okay. They have massages here if you want. Nah, I'm gonna walk around. It's a really nice day. It's like 75 degrees, not too humid. I will still get uncomfortably sweaty, but nowhere could ever be New York City. I agree with that. It is the bomb. I love how the light hits the buildings. Look at that bouncing off the other buildings, making it look all dappled. Dappledy do. That's a cool shot. Look at that. All right, we're jaywalking. Notice the no walking sign. In New York City, you just ignore those. That's the law. Watch me get arrested now. Sir, we're going to need you to come with us. New York's finest. Yo, Amanda H., what's happening? TBW Williams. I'm getting thirsty. We'll survive. There's a nice little breeze. I wouldn't be doing this if it were hot out, I can tell you that. In fact, all right, let's see. Are digital marketing AI programs worth it? Cool little, come on, get the light right. That cool little curvy street. The streets in downtown Manhattan are amazing. Um, the AI marketing programs, I don't know. Um, Things like Jasper and Copy AI, I think there's probably a lot of value in them. It's stuff that you could probably figure out on your own. My challenge with software like that is that uh, it's a lot of features you're not going to need, and then the handful that you are going to need are never going to be quite exactly what you need. But if you don't feel like figuring all that shit out on your own, probably probably worth doing it. I know it's probably windy right now. I'm walking into the wind. I'll try to get out of it in a second. Hey, my stupid self came to Florida. Florida's not bad. It's New York South, right? You can justify it that way. And I just remember standing right in front of that thing, looking for something to drink. A duck crepe. That sounds good. Uh, Getting Orby worth it. Welcome back to New York City. This is worth it. This is really cool. That's helpful. Thank you. Da-da-da. I don't know where you are. Oh, but I could leave my luggage with you. That's not a bad idea, Monique. That's all right. I'm fine. The jerk stop. Uh, I'm breaking up. How's my signal? It'll come back. It's probably just downtown situations. The Trinity building, Trinity Church. It's bright. Trinity Church was crazy. The fence all around Trinity Church was all full of people looking for their loved ones after the towers came down for months. Fucking very, very sad and moving. Yeah, that's cool. Wall Street area. Yeah, I'm walking toward my old offices for my old company. It's hot being in the sun. I'm getting out. I'm getting out of the sun. I can't do it anymore. Aunt Bessie, I'm melting. Ah, ah, ooh, it's gonna be okay. I didn't say I was the brightest feller in the planet. We're about to have dinner. Don't be tempted. I know it looked good, didn't it? See you, PB Williams. Um, this downtown Wall Street area. A lot of the streets are really small like this, and they're curvy and twisty. There's 20 Pine. I can't quite remember where 20 Exchange was. I think it's around the corner. A block or two. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Wow, bunch of people hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. So, for those of you that are newly joined, I was I just went and got my eye scan for my World ID. If you don't know what that is, go to worldcoin.org, and it's Sam Altman's second little startup to create a system for verified humans and payments and things like that. Yeah, the architecture is amazing, isn't it? Look at that one. I love that building. That's another one that's amazing. Oh, okay, so see, you can't really see it. There's the tippy top of 20 Exchange back there. There's Wall Street, the stock exchange down there. I need a potato knish. I know, right? I know. Heart, 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 many hearts. I know. This is uh, this is bringing back good memories. This is amazing working down here. If you haven't been to New York, these scaffolding are just they're like part of the architecture. It's just everything's always under construction. Uh, okay, I'm hot now. In case it's not obvious, I'm a fan of the air conditioning. How was the wait time for the scanning? Oh, so the scanning thing. I know there was all that talk of long lines. That must have been at the popular locations because I went to this place called the Grove, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be some fancy hipster thing. No, it's just a clothing store. They had one orb there and two women that were like, yeah, we don't know much about this, but you can stick your eye right there if you want to. So I just walked up to it, and my software had screwed up, so I reinstalled that, and then it worked. Stuck my eye on the thing, or not on it, you just look at it. And at one point, I had to open my eyes wide because I guess I was a little sleepy because I've been up since 3 in the morning. And then a little white light sort of circled around the thing, and then it said, "Okay." After it verified my uniqueness as a human, I I got my ID, and I just posted a video to the channel, so you can see what the ID looks like. It's pretty cool. Little NFT. That's a cool building. Off in the distance, you can't see it, but it's cool. Winding my way to 20 Exchange Place. Is this New York City? Yes, this is New York City. I am down. We were just at the 9/11 Memorial looking at the footprints of the towers. And I was down in the subway station there where they have all the shops. That's where they had the orb, where I got my eye scan for my world ID. Look at the colors on that building. That's nuts. Oh, look, a big old Con Ed truck. Doesn't that look like, it's like the feds are in there, right? Getting ready to do a shakedown. So here's Wall Street. And hang on. That building popping out right there above 53 Wall. That's 20 Exchange. That's where my offices were. There's the Trinity Church down there. Come on, phone. It doesn't like these varied lighting conditions. See the steeple of the Trinity Church down there? Beautiful, stunning. Lots of people. The people rock. I gotta change my glasses. Um, ah, there's my bag I just knocked down. All right. That view, I know. What do you think about NFTs? Are they dead or just beginning? Hey, Luna Shtick, what's happening? Um, I think the crypto bros have earned a well-deserved timeout sitting in the corner. They need to shut the fuck up and go sit in the corner until they can figure out how to not to rip people off all the time. But that said, one of the reasons I went and got my eye scanned is that I do think some sort of tokenization, whether it's blockchain or some other technology, for doing things like verifying if you're human or not, verifying if content is original or not, I think it's actually going to become really critical in not that long an amount of time. And so I think that AI is actually going to drive the adoption of blockchain, and there's going to be a use case for it that everyone's going to understand, and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, I need to know that that's the real deal. Okay, so, God, this is a beautiful building. So this is 20 Exchange Place. This is, yeah, I'll show you. So now leasing, like all commercial real estate right now, they're probably struggling. But that's 20 Exchange Place. So that's where our offices were. So we had the top 3 floors of the big section, and then 1 floor on the 50th floor. And right in here is where this was the main entrance to the bank. These are the Citibank headquarters. And I don't know if you can see it. I'll show you that before. This is the Citibank headquarters. And you walk in there, there's the old marble teller booths are in there, and the giant safe, the stainless steel safe is in there. And then on the corner in that brick building, the ground floor is a restaurant called Delmonico's. If you've ever heard of a Delmonico steak, that's what it's named for, that restaurant right there. So whenever we win a big piece of business, we come down here and have some meaty goodness. So here's the kind of backside of 20 Exchange. Just crazy streets down here. And if you see, so this is the back entrance. Well, I don't know what street this is. This is Beaver Street. If you see those two flagpoles, when we were on our heyday, those two flagpoles had agency.com flags hanging down from them. That was some pretty heady shit. Walking around down here and seeing your logo on a building. Pretty cool. Ancient history at this point, boy. Okay, I gotta get out of the sun. The shade's okay, the sun, not okay. All right, let's see. All right, what are people asking here? I want to do the eye scan. You can do the eye scan in the States, in New York, Miami, and San Francisco right now. I mean, the fact that I just did it was like in a clothing store. I don't know that there's a reason why you wouldn't do it. Why they won't have it everywhere? Maybe they just don't have enough of the orbs built. The orb is also a lot less mysterious than I thought it would be. It's just kind of a piece of plexiglass with a couple of sensors on it. But I'll show you. So I'm just walking around the building here. It's a triangular building, 20 Exchange. So our floors were, I think they were 11,000 square feet each, and they were triangular. So we had like three, each corner was a different team of like 25 to 30 people. But look at those signs. Aren't those amazing? That was like from back in the day. I feel like that building, wait, what's that? Is the star of every movie with a bank robber. Well, yeah, because it was the Citibank headquarters. I mean, this was where we walked into work every day. That was cool. All right, I'm gonna meander my way back to Monique. Da-da-da. All right. I thought this was a game at first. Yeah, this is Grand Theft New York City, New Jack City. Yeah. Wow. Come on. Mm. Daddy needs a soda. Daddy thirsty. All right. What do we got here? Um, they don't make buildings like that anymore. No, they don't. They don't at all. Look at that fucking thing. Those little nubs that stick out at the top of that, those are all faces. And it's amazing, is like magnificent as this building is, if you look at a skyline of lower Manhattan, you can barely recognize it. It's just a teeny little insignificant building in the mix. This is very New York. Lunch, anyone? It's funny, you know, when I lived here, and actually this is like, there's just something about this bag just sitting here. There's something like really poetic and artistic about that. So a lot of my photography when I lived in New York was just shooting shit like that I found beautiful. That 1,000 people just walk by. Another nice entrance to a building. I don't know that building. Broad Exchange. It's pretty beautiful. 55 Exchange. My PFP is trash. Get another one. I've got I've got one good NFT, and well, no, I've got one decently valuable NFT and a companion one. There's the stock exchange, and then I have like I don't know 150 just garbage NFTs that are not worth shit and never will be. But I mean, it's funny, like the NFT thing, the blockchain thing, the AI thing. For me, as I start to get my head around these technologies, um, it's like I feel like you gotta play with them enough to figure them out. And what happened with me with blockchain and NFTs was I really liked the core technology, but then every time I looked into a project, they just all seemed like they were full of shit. And what happened with the AI stuff is the more I looked into it, the more remarkable it became. And so, you know, my experience down here with agency.com, being right next to that place, was that's pretty cool. Um, that's why I'm so into this stuff because it's like, holy shit, this is another one of those. This is one of those. It's got that possibility, and so I think it's important. It's cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. $1 keychain. Good Lord, what a bargain. Sorry, switching hands. Switching hands. I might not make it, fellas. Just another day to the top of the Himalayas. We're going to be good. There's Trinity Church again. We're a block closer to it, or 2 blocks closer to it than when I showed it before. Come on, get this guy. You can do it. Come on, Apple. You can do it. There you go. That's pretty stunning. Hey, Monique, if you're still listening, just put the address where you are in here, and I'll just walk to it. Let's see. Descriptions are the way forward. Decentralized avatars with the capability to run programs. Yep, I would agree with that. I think Apple is going to be the one that shows the way, but they've disappointed us before. Look at that motherfucker. God, that's gorgeous. I don't know. There's just something about these buildings down here that are, you know what it is? They're just so handmade. It's not just the steel and glass shit. Like those bricks were all laid. 139 Fulton. Wait. Monique. Oh, 139 Fulton, but it's really off Broadway. So go to 222 Broadway. Okay, cool. What's it called? All right. I gotta get a water. I gotta, I gotta, I gotta, I gotta get. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Ouch. Yeah, yeah. Because we didn't rent a car, we're both dragging our bags around like the peasants that we are. Oh, I'm getting a Manny now, so I can't type anymore. Must be nice. Must be nice, partner. First the Petty, now the Manny. Damn. And I'm just out here being a humble little tour guide. 28 Liberty. It's funny. I remember, yeah, see that sculpture? You probably can't see it. Just beyond that one-way sign way down there. I remember meeting some guy, like talking about a business deal down there. It's funny what comes back to you in the city. Like you have these little moments that just get etched in your brain, and you walk by a location, it's like bang, it instantly comes back. Pretty amazing. Now we're back into steel and glass land. And there's that sculpture I showed earlier, next to the big square one with the hole in it. The cube. Look, more nondescript bags just hanging out, waiting to be photographed. Turn around. That that building, that's 28 Liberty. I need that brake fluid pressure sensor. Wait, where was the brake fluid pressure sensor? I'll fucking get it for you. Where did you see that? Turn around. It's back around the corner here. What are you doing in New York? I'm here. One of our pharma clients wants to meet to talk about um, Storyvine, what we do, and then our vision for um, AI. We've got 3 potential pilots that we're talking about with our client tomorrow, and then we have a 2-hour meeting on Tuesday with the same company for a completely different project. I don't see a brake. Oh, I need that part out of that Ford. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm not. I'm not stripping cars for you. I'll pick it up if it's on the ground. I don't mind dumpster diving, but I'm not stripping cars for you. First of all, I don't have the tools. Oh, this old Ford. I have a feeling the pressure sensor in that thing has seen its better day. That is a very New York truck. Street Street fair. Okay, there's a photograph. Street fair vendor, no ticket. I wonder if that works. The cops are like, "Oh, that's fucking hilarious, there, Bob. What do you think? Street fair vendor, no ticket. Should we give him no ticket? How about you tell him to go fuck himself? I like that. Let's give him a ticket." Uh, is this virtual? Is this a virtual presence device? This is AI. This is or AR, actual reality. This is an actual reality game. Good luck with your meetings tomorrow. Thank you very much. I'm coming from Autonome. Oh, AutoZone, no part. Yeah, sorry about that. Here's another Econo line up ahead. Um, Good luck with your meetings. Sheldon Copper's virtual presence device. It is. Here's what we're gonna get your part from, huh? This thing came all the way from Mossonee, Wisconsin. This has been in the city for a few years. That's fucking awesome. I mean, tell me that's not a fucking photograph. All right, Daddy needs a drink. Eh. There's that thing. Is this Broadway? Yes. Oh, they're not here. Let's go. You got Gatorade? Gatorade? How's it going? Here you go. Thanks, buddy. Hero. 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 All right. I got blue Gatorade. I'm close to Monique. All is going to be right with the world. She's going to have dolled up hands and dolled up toes. All right, let me pause for a second here and get some fluid in me. All right, what's everyone saying here? Oh my, yeah, that van. That van was special. Stay hydrated. I'm doing that right now. Any predictions what I will be like in a year's time? I'll talk about that in a second. Is this New York City? Yes. Is that water free? Yeah, all the water you can find in the puddles on the street is free. Everything else is $5. Although this Gatorade was only $2, which I think is cheaper than it is in Denver. I was expecting it to be 4 or 5, and it wasn't. So this is one of the big buildings that this building had damage on it on 9/11, but it survived. It was just kind of superficial damage, but everything else got taken out. That building's really beautiful. Oh no, it wasn't a water machine. It was just one of these street meat vendors. All right, that feels better. Got a little fluids, got a little electrolytes. We're moving on. It's cool you're all hanging out with me. I hope this isn't too boring. I never find New York boring. I mean, whether it's the people or the cabs or the buildings or the hustle and the bustle, there's just something about it. There is just something about it. All right, this is 150. She said 222. So I think I'm going in the right direction. Yes. Oh, someone asked about AI in a year. Hang on. What did you ask? Sad when Gatorade is cheaper than water. Rainwater and oxygen will be charged in the future. Yeah, for sure. Greatest city in the world. I totally agree. Where was that question? Any predictions on what AI is like in a year's time? Um, a year, I feel like I can do. Um, this is not Times Square. We're down the 9/11 ground zero is essentially right down that block. Oh wait, you can't see it. Eh, right down there. So I'm on Broadway. So we're like 2 blocks over from where the World Trade Centers were, the Twin Towers. Um, Where are you headed to? Right now, I'm just headed to um, meet my business partner, Monique, who is getting a mani-pedi. It started out as just a pedi, and then she added the mani because she knows how to live. And I just decided I would like to sweat for the next hour. So I walked down to where my old agency used to be housed, at 20 Exchange Place, and we looked at that, did a tour of that, and now I'm just kind of walking back. Um, and then at some point here, we're going to hop in an Uber and head on over to scenic New Jersey. Oh, yeah. Tell him what he's won, Bob. You've won a trip to Trenton, New Jersey. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to love it. All right. I'd love to meet. I work in the city. Oh, cool. I'm back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're in Jersey at this pharma client. And then Tuesday, I'm going to be back in the city. And I think we only have one meeting, so I could potentially meet. So just DM me. Who is that? B. All right, B. Yeah, just DM me. And I think our hotel is near Times Square. So, stomping ground, chaos generation. I know. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can't see it. I wish this thing would. Oh, wait. Maybe I can tap it. Hang on. Let me see if I can tap for. Come on. It's not letting me do it. Ah. Come on. See the sky. See the sky, little camera. Well, down at the end of that street, that's the one of the monuments, that thing that looks like a big seagull wing. All right. What address am I at? Oh, she said she was on Fulton. Okay, I know where I am. All right. Oh, back to the question of prediction for AI in a year. Listen, I got ADHD to begin with. Plus, I'm walking around New York City trying to take in all this shit and talk at the same time. I got distracted. I'll give you that. Okay. In a year, OpenAI will have their shit together. Like OpenAI right now has kind of stagnated because I think they're dealing with a lot of lawsuits and cutting deals, is my guess. Um, they just released this thing called GPT Bot, which people are going to be able to opt into and opt out of. And that means that, I think that means that ChatGPT will no longer have like a timestamp, or it'll be much more up to date because they'll just be constantly running that bot and updating shit. Um, that may not be true, but I think that's what that looks like. Their um, their trademark registration for GPT-5 talked about GPT-5 doing um, voice to text and text to voice synthesis, and it already does. It already reads images, and they've already got DALL-E. So my gut is that a year from now, GPT-5 will be out. It will be truly multimodal. So you'll be able to just very, very quickly bounce between, making images, making text, writing copy for the image, creating a soundtrack for that, things like that. It'll probably be early, but I think it's going to be truly multimodal. It's kind of a cool little spot. Um, Apple will have launched whatever their AI is going to be. That will likely change things because I think it's consumer grade yet, and none of it's really business ready yet. So Microsoft will have rolled out Copilot into Office 365. Google will have rolled out Bard into their Office suite. Apple will have their offering. Amazon will probably have some dramatically glorified Alexa. Um, Let me see. Oh, there's 222 Broad. Let me see. Oh, there's 222 Broadway. All right, Monique somewhere down there. All right, I'm on the corner of Broadway and Fulton, Monique. So whenever you get out, I'll just be sitting out here. I love those little ice cream trucks. Um, so I think a year from now, um, businesses will be taking this seriously. Some industries will start to see pretty devastating layoffs. People that are learning AI now will have a lot of opportunity. I think there's going to be a lot of demand for people that know how to do this shit at any level, and not even know how to do AI. Just know how to use AI tools to do whatever it is you do. I think that's going to be something that's in demand. Um, some people are really excited about it. It was really easy to make fun of. There are a handful of companies dipping their toe in the water. You know, punks like us that started an agency could land Fortune 500 clients because we could spell HTML. So I kind of feel like that's what we're in here. But I think rather than it taking 3 years to really start to hype up, I think by this time next year, it'll probably be like 98, 99 was with the World Wide Web, where it was just starting to get really frothy. So the dot-com bubble was in 2000. And so 97, 98, 99, it was just stupid. I had three different employees within a 1 month period walk into my office and quit because they've been given 10 or 20 million dollars to start some stupid .com business. And so it just got silly like that. And so I think the AI stuff's, it's not quite there yet, but this time next year it's going to be stupid. It's going to be insane. And it's going to start affecting a lot of businesses and a lot of people, and that's going to suck. And I think that suck is going to last for 2 years, 3 years, and then it'll start to normalize, and we'll start to see new jobs, and hopefully within 5 years it starts to look better. But yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's all. 1,000% speculation. This was the church that was closest to 9/11. This one also was, all of those fences around it were just full of people's posters for their loved ones. And if you just keep walking that way, you end up in Times Square. This is Broadway, so this is the Great White Way. Go to the corner. Oh wait, go to the corner of Nassau and Fulton. Where's Nassau? I think. Anthropic is really close to catching up to them. Um, Google's got to be spending a boatload. Apple Apple apparently has spent the bulk of their 24.6 million or billion-dollar research budget. They have a $24 billion research budget. They've apparently spent most of that on generative AI. So if Sam can focus OpenAI and Microsoft doesn't find a way to screw it up, then possibly. But I think that this time next year, OpenAI and ChatGPT will be one of three major players, and they may or may not be on top. Um, I think there will probably be more like 10 or 12 players competing, but probably by a year from now, we'll know that we'll know the three that are the real major players is my guess, and I think OpenAI will be in that mix. Um, all right, where are you, Monique? I'm at the corner. Go to 139 Fulton and then walk north on Nassau. Fine. What's it called? Cohere. Oh, that's right. Cohere's coming. You've got Inflection that just raised $1.3 billion. So, they've got their little Pi bot right now, which is super conversational. That's going to turn into a full-fledged agent. Um, So yeah, so there's players. I bet Monique's in there. There she is. Look at Monique. Can you see her in there getting a petty? She'd wave, but she can't. Oh, that's funny. That's my business partner. We have been business partners for 11 and a half years. She's the best. So what we talk about our relationship is I'm the hand wavy guy. She keeps the trains running on time. And so it's a very good balance, right? We each have very different skills. It's taken us a while to learn how to talk to each other because we look at the world through very different lenses. But she's a great partner, and we're gonna go kick ass tomorrow. Damn it, we're gonna go to this big farmer. And we're gonna be like, we're small but we're mighty, and you're gonna give us boatloads of money. Oh, leave your luggage here, silly. Oh, yeah. See, this is why she's my partner. See, I knew there was a reason I brought her along on this trip. She very often serves as my brain. Oh, good lord. It's Monique in tech as well. Yeah, she and I are co-founders of Storyvine, which is an automated video storytelling platform. So neither of us are engineers. We're both business people and marketers and such. Yeah, I know. So we got to go. Well, here, let's see if they approve of your colors. Say hi, Monique. Where can I put this? Mine's in the corner up there. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a delay. It's got to go up to space. All right. I think I'll take my Gatorade. All right. I'll just be meandering about. Is it in the calendar? All right. What's that? Okay. All right. Hang on. I'm gonna go pause for a second because I got to go look something up. Tap the hearts on the screen if I'm back. I think I'm back. Da-da-da. Delegating is an underrated skill. Perfect color. Dr. J loves the color Monique. Yeah, it was a really nice pink. Dr. J likes it. Is Monique in tech as well? All right, so we'll just tool around. She's got 10 minutes to dry, so we can. I think I'll walk back down to ground zero because it's just so beautiful down there. That's the Freedom Tower off in the distance there. That big tall building. How did I meet Monique? Um, um, Monique and I met, so we both knew this guy named Jerry Mikulski, and he was like a tech futurist guy from the 80s and 90s in New York City. He worked for a magazine called Release 1.0, Esther Dyson's tech newsletter that was pretty famous back in the day. He was the managing editor, I think, there. And then he went off on his own and started this thing called Jerry's Retreat, which was just he would invite people that he had what he called an aha moment, someone that he just had a good conversation with, and then every year would have these meetings. And so we met at one of those, and then we stayed in touch. And she started a marketing agency, and I was advising her on that. And so because I was advising her, I knew that that thing was coming to an end. And I knew I wanted to start Storyvine, so I called her up and I said, I'm thinking of moving out to Boulder, and what's your take on that? And she was the only one that gave me honest advice about Boulder and Denver, which was very much appreciated. because everyone else was like, "Oh, it's great, it's fantastic, it's Shangri-La." And she actually told me what the scene was, and it's really accurate. And then she didn't know what the hell I was talking about, but she went and talked to a bunch of people. That's really cool. She went and talked to a bunch of people, and they all said that they thought that that looked good. And she called me up and said, "I still don't know what you're talking about, but I'm in. Let's do this." And so that was in May of 2012 is when we kicked off Story Mind. So it has been a while. Enjoy Barbie, Monique. Oh yeah, she's doing. Oh wait, let's see. I'm not a pink gal, but I'm going to see the the Barbie movie. God dang, that's pretty. Friggin' New York, man. Am I right? My daughter loved it. Yeah, I want to go see it. I think I might go see it with you, Monique. That's Wednesday night, right? I think you said Wednesday night. Oh yeah, here's an the old cemetery behind the church. So this is the church that's right next to the World Trade Center. This was not harmed at all. Just crazy ancient history, and then right next to it is just all this modern glass and steel, and beautiful, huh? Like those old wrought iron fences. Something, isn't it? That thing's seen its better day. Go to the Irish Famine Memorial. I don't know where that is. Is that nearby? I'm just going to probably do a quick little spin because Monique's got to be done shortly here. And then she and I need to get in a car and motor. Look how beautiful that is. Come on, people. You think AI is cool? Look at that goddamn thing. Jesus. In fact, I'm going to go this way because the view of the center of this thing's even more pretty. Two blocks from the World Trade Center. All right, I'll check that out. Oh, toward the Hudson. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. So, so, so this astounding bird-looking thing. This is basically the subway entrance for this station, and then that's the Freedom Tower in the distance. Look at that thing. It's like the big wings flying off to heaven, and that's the entrance. Nuts! It's nuts, I tell you. Nuts, I tell you. Wow, there's live captions. That's right. I'll be I'll be your tour guide today. The AI Learning Lab, where you can learn about AI and so much more. Oh, that's a portal. It is. Emilio's live. What's happening? I wondered if you might pop in here. You have missed a lot of the tour. I walked down to my old agency.com headquarters. I know, Mr. Softy, right? The original Frosty. Oh, more than five friends. How many folks are here? Still a lot of folks here. You guys are awesome for hanging out. Hope you're having a good Sunday. I'm walking back to the nail salon. Ah, Is this real or the AI metaverse? And one nice thing about New York is it's fucking real. This is real. You learn very, very quickly here what's real and what's not. It's one of the things I love about it. Like one of the things that's fun about New York is, you know, no one ever has a neutral idea. You share an idea with someone, and they're either like, I fucking love it, or that's a piece of shit. But you know it'd be good. That kind of stuff is what I like about it. Come back and say goodbye, please. Yeah, I know. I'm on my way back. I'm a block away. Are you ready? You can go ahead and order the Uber now, Monique. My president and COO says I need to end this live. She says enough lollygagging about with your little AI friends. Another Mr. Softy. Oh yeah. For those of you that miss New York, huh? One time. What are we doing? Stop goggling. Stop goggling lollies. Listen, people watching in New York is one of the pastimes of New York. It's what you do. Uh, I am in New York City, Sonia. My business partner and I flew in this morning. I am punch drunk because we got up at 3 in the morning or something like that to make our flight, and then we had lunch. And I got my eye scanned at the WorldCoin Orb down in that building there, and I am now a verified human. Unlike, I guarantee you, unlike my scammer account that's cloned my account and is trying to scam people, I bet you they're not verified. And I'll tell you what, as soon as I can hook up my verification to this account and say that they're not verified me, screw them. Then I show everyone what these verified human things are all about. Huh? You see how this works? Take those motherfuckers down. I'm glad you are real. Oh, that's funny. Someone called me a sucker for getting my iris scanned. Listen, I gave all my data to Google years ago. The fuck's another company? They're all trading all of our data anyway. If you don't think they have yours, you're wrong. Uh, all right, everyone. I gotta go. Where's Monique? There she is. Let's go. All right, everyone. I gotta go. Peace, love, understanding. New York rocks.